All right, shalom everybody. Uh, we had a little difficulty with the software, like I was scheduled to go tomorrow and it will not allow me to go now. Can you believe it? So I have to delete the whole, schedule and redo it again. So anyway, peace for those who love peace and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. A while ago, one of you, he sent me a video and I will play the video for you. It's about so-called the epic city. The Muslims, they wanted to build a city for Muslims only in Texas. Which me myself, by the way, I'm not against that. And I explained to the person why. It's easy to watch all the terrorists in one place. It's easier for the FBI. It's easier for the CIA. It's easier. Same time, what Muslim city mean? They can't do nothing there. Still, you have to be obeyed by the law of Texas. So your city is just a paper of water. It's not even water. But the video, the person who sent to me, it was very important. So I decided to send it to somebody who is very, very, very much connected. And I'm not sure if it's me or somebody else was able to use this video and other videos actually, because the person I spoke to, he said, in fact, I receive other videos, but not this one. And we will work in it. And this is the video I received from one of you. I don't know if this is his channel. And I would like you to hear what they said in this stupid video.
Total Muslim village. So we're still debating on the name, but it's going to be something Muslim name and a village attached to it, right? The names of the streets, Khalid ibn Walid, Tariq bin Ziyad, like all the great conquerors. Like people need to Google those conquerors and know like what are we made of. Yeah, like
Islamophobes,
Google
burning, bro.
Google Tariq bin Ziyad, And then we want to have different sections like Andalusia, this, that, like all our...
First, Abdul, screw you and screw Tariq ibn Ziyad. In fact, Tariq ibn Ziyad was screwed by the Muslims. When he stopped and he could not steal no more from the Spanish, the Caliphate commanded him to come to Damascus and they cut his his neck. So Tariq ibn Ziyad killed by you. Khalid al-Walid is just another scumbag. In fact, he was the enemy of your prophet. He bought him by money. And this guy, Khalid al-Walid, he cooked a Muslim man and he effed his wife in the same night. So now the Muslims, they are going to build a village, a Muslim village in Texas, and they will give the street all the names of the streets of conquerors. And if we give a street name of a conqueror, Muslim conqueror, we conquer America. Absolutely, you're not even 1%. Not to forget to mention that you are a Muslim Sunni. The majority of the Muslims in America are not even Muslims. Those are the nation of Islam. Those people believe that Muhammad is black and the white man is the devil. You are so tiny in number. So tiny. It's not even a mosquito. And you are so excited? Okay. Tell us more about your plan online, you idiot.
We're past glories and we want to bring it back. The way when we're...
You will bring back a glory by a name of a street. Trump, he just went to your countries and he conquered them one by one. And the head of Al-Qaeda was kissing his ass to lift the sanctions. Continue.
We're doing, brother. Like you cannot make it exclusive, like non-Muslims not allowed.
Yeah.
It's not allowed. See, you cannot make it exclusive. So what we would do, listen carefully. And here is how those Muslims, they screw themselves with a screwdriver. So it's not allowed to make it Muslims only exclusive. You cannot in America. So what we will do, listen carefully.
Are not allowed. What we're doing, there's something called association fee. I don't know what it's called in Dubai. Like your maintenance fee that you
Yes,
pay yearly,
service
cutting the service fee to cut the grass, to remove the snow and whatnot. So that service fee will put there 75% of the service fee you're paying goes to the masjid.
So
75% from the fees, that by the way, it's a crime. Not because it is about, giving it, like, it's not about how much. It's about you are taking fees. You're supposed to do service for them, yet you are taking it to a mosque. He just said, like to clean the snow, to do stuff, to clean the street, So this is a fraud. You Muslims are a bunch of a fraud. So you want to charge people fees for maintenance, but in reality, you want to put the money in the mosque. Tell us more, Abdul.
they will ultimately not want to come.
Automatically, if you are a practicing Christian, I would advise you, why help the Muslims, Let Muslims do their own thing, right? So this is the way we're going to put the clause. And our attorney already put it there. So we have, brother, think about it. Like a guy comes from Bangladesh, no idea about anything. Brother, we're putting an application now where we're selecting the names of the streets in the United States of America. We're putting the subdivision laws. Like, hey, this is the law. One of the laws being your yearly contribution, 75% of it goes to support the masjid. That's going to be there. Under 79-acre land. So like you said, brother, masjid, homes, a total Muslim village. So we're still debating on the name, but it's going to
This is not even the size of a farm in Texas. Yeah, okay.
be something Muslim name and a village attached to it, right? The names of the streets, Khalid ibn Walid, Tariq bin Ziyad, like all the great conquerors. Like people need to Google those conquerors and know like what are we made of.
And look, they are so excited. Anyway, so today they receive a screwdriver in their butt and their prophet butt. And this is the news. So let's listen.
It is the planned Muslim-centric neighborhood set just 40 miles north of Dallas, and it's got a lot of attention nationwide and from the top leaders of Texas. Yesterday, Governor Greg Abbott announcing the state has halted any construction of Epic City and has launched multiple investigations into development,
including criminal investigations. I don't want to use my middle finger, Muslims. I want to keep my hands clean. Do you see how we fingered your criminals' plan? Not only they stop your so-called Muslim village, many of you is going to be arrested and you will be roasted. And just to remind you, the governor of Texas is a very, very, very conservative Christian. What about making him pay 75% maintenance fee so you send it to the mosque? You little tiny. I mean, you're so dumb and so stupid. And not only, I mean, so dumb even to publish this in public, you donkey. I cannot believe it. The level of stupidity. And now the investigation actually not only local, no, because this is involved international. As I heard from the person I spoke to, he told me, we have more information. This is not even local. So they are receiving money from international, and I don't know where, we will see if it's true or not. And the investigation is going to come into conclusion very soon. However, the whole village is not going to happen because obviously this is it's not legal for us to make a Muslim village. Anyone can buy anywhere. You cannot say, I want to sell in this building only certain kind of people. You cannot even rent. If you put your house for rent, and somebody came to you and he is a Muslim, You cannot say I'm not going to write timestamp. You can, like I can give any excuse you want. Like you can say you have a bad credit. You can say, but to say you're a Muslim, I will not rent you, that is impossible. You will be in trouble. But the Muslims, because Islam is evil, and here you see how they are satanic. They are laughing how they will make, like we will make the Christians pay us money to the mosque. That alone deserve at least, whoever is involved in this, at least 10 to 15 years in jail. America is not like Europe. Here there's no joke. Here a little thing can cost you 10, 15 years. Do you know a person who have a porn in his computer, how many years will stay in jail in USA? Between 20 to 25 years. A porn for a child. This is America, Abdul. So if your prophet was in America and they open his computer, for sure, we will see a lot of porn for children. Your prophet will be arrested immediately and will be sent to the pedophile jail, and most likely the criminals inside the jail will not let him go alive. We have a Muslim, Abdul, saying that all the churches here in Canada are turning into mosques. True story, true story. I believe you. That's a good one, good one. So listen, you idiot. Me alone, I made what is equal to the size of a city leave Islam. Me alone, humbly. We are making your kids in America, in Canada, in Europe spit on Muhammad and his book. Did you watch the video of Mimi Blue Job? Do you want to play it for you? I can find the video for you if you want. Do you want? Let me show you. We will go back to the news, but we want to make the Abdul happy. All right. Where is the video? Here we go.
I was.
What is the most religion losing believers? According to 3 Abduls.
I was reading something from Pew Research.
Mimi Blue Job, I don't know who is the guy next to him, and Mufti Monkey. I was reading something from Pew Research.
That said in America, 24% of Muslims are apostate.
24% of the Muslims are apostate? Only? I don't believe it. There's no way. You go to the nightclub, you will see your daughters there with no panties. Continue.
If you say Islam is the fastest growing religion in the globe, I want to tell you something.
Mufti Ming saying, many they say Islam is the fastest growing religion in the globe. I want to tell you something. Tell us.
Something that I've studied. It's the religion with the large number of defectors.
It is the religion of the large numbers of defectors. Are you there, Abdul? May Allah defect you. All right, we go back to the news. Now, I know not many people expect me to come here live. By the way, the program we scheduled for tomorrow, I just will reschedule, is going to be the same time tomorrow. I scheduled it about, I think, previously around 1 p.m. New York time. So I will, after I finish, I will reschedule it. So we will continue with this guy Sajid or Sajjad. So we laugh at him. Nothing changed, all right? And I will post the link for you later. So let us see the news, continue with the news, and see exactly what's going on.
Into development alongside the Department of Justice. My next guest has been following this story closely, and joining me now is a senior journalist for Texas Scorecard, Aaron Anderson. Aaron, thanks for being with us here today. Let's set a little background for those who are just catching up on the story of Epic City. It is a planned development under a existing Muslim community and mosque, where the plan suggests 1,000 homes, a mosque, a community center. It does not suggest you have to be Muslim to live in the community, but it will be a life centered around the values and the life of Islam. It has garnered a ton of attention and a lot of concern. Here you see that not only has Governor Abbott and Attorney General Ken Paxton, but the Department of Justice for the United States launched investigations into Epic City. I know you have visited it recently. Can you give us a little bit of an update on what you've seen, what's happening out there?
Well, yes, thanks, Will. The development or planned development has caused a lot of interest and concern. It is being developed by a group that has been based in the city of Plano for more than a decade. They decided to expand. They bought property in the unincorporated county, and so far it's just basically farmland and marketing. So they started last year marketing the properties. And as you mentioned, the plans are expansive: homes, a mosque, community centers, schools. But that's all on paper right now. Right? It's still empty farmland. They are still in the very preliminary early stages of the development. And so it was interesting to see Governor Abbott's message on X stating that he had halted construction because no construction has even come close to beginning.
Empty farmland, right?
Empty farmland.
Empty farmland and plans for Epic City. Now, this is going to come with a whole host of issues and debates. And
Anyway, so already the Department of Justice, they have many of the Muslim videos, and they were watching carefully, and I'm sure maybe they were watching their phones. And I'm sure many of them, those who they are involved in this, are suspected terrorists. So when we see here, it says criminal investigation. I mean, there's not even a project yet. It's only in paper. So why is going to be a criminal investigation unless they have leads of a crimes happening? You know what I mean? So if we say criminal investigation, it's not about just, okay, we will not give you a license to build it. It's not about stopping you from doing anything, because they did not do anything yet. There's nothing. It's just a land. Include investigation into the project, which means investigation money, investigation money laundering maybe, investigation criminal behavior, or criminal, project, like what is behind it. So, and this is not involved locally no more. As you see, it is, say, U.S. Department of Justice. So this is beyond local authority. It's not local county sheriff. This is now something way bigger. And as you see here, this matter and similar matter are taken very seriously, and actions are being taken to address all concern. So when the governor, he says such a thing, obviously he has a very solid information in his hands he can depend on to come to such a conclusion and to start such an investigation. In fact, this video alone is enough to prove that those are a bunch of criminals, and they are hoping to conquer America. Nothing new. We know what Muslims is about. They hate this country, they hate every country, unless this country become a Muslim country. The Quran, chapter 5, verse 51 says, take not Christians and Jews as a friends, and the one who take them as a friend, he is one of them. He is an apostate. So those goats sitting together, and they were in Dubai, they thought, okay, the one is watching is the people in Dubai. They forgot that the world became a village, and anything you say in the internet will go all over the world. So when they say this, they gave a lot of attention to themselves, and they opened the eyes on the butt of every Abdul connected to such a project. And then I'm sure it took them some time before they come to, like, let us say, to make decision, because first they will watch you, they will collect information about you, they will check where your money is coming from, who is your connection internationally, locally, what kind of organizations, because this is not just individuals. So the criminal investigation have to be done against people who are committing crimes. And obviously, we know what kind of people we are talking. This guy, the one in the right, this is the guy who said that non-Muslims are the same as a cow, which in fact something the Quran says in the chapter of An'am. And he own a Mercedes-Benz, yet he live in England and he don't have a job. The other one who is talking about the village, he is from Texas, which means he is a migrant, and most likely he is a Abdul from Pakistan. A Pakistani Muslim want to build a city in Texas, and he want to force the Christians to pay 75% to the mosque. So we tell them this is for maintenance, but we take it to the mosque, which means a clear scam, a fraud, an act of deception. It's a bigger crime in America. Not only they are trying, even he mentioned that who is the Christian when I go and join the city? Who's going to do that? You want to join us? No problem, you will pay us.
Yeah, like
Islamophobia is burning, bro.
Google Tariq bin Ziyad, and then we want to have different sections like Andalusia, this, that, like all our
Andalusia, they are dreaming about taking back Spain. And you see those stupid people in Spain, they keep shouting free Palestine. You stupid mental donkeys in Spain, those Muslims, they are dreaming about the day they can conquer you again. And the stupid you shout free Palestine when every one of Hamas want to slaughter you and kidnap your daughters. They want to call sanctions Andalusia. You remember the map of ISIS, the map of Al-Qaeda, the map of every Muslim, including Spain and the Vatican. And yet the stupid Pope, the previous one, he keeps speaking, supporting Gaza, when everybody in Gaza wished to kill him. What a bunch of donkeys, hippies. You make me sick, stupid idiots. They want to kill you and you kiss their ass. This is what happened to the hippie European. They are mentally ill, stupid, idiots, and they are self-destruction nation. I will not cry for you. You get what you deserve.
past glories, and we want to bring it back. The way what we're doing, brother, like you cannot make it exclusive, like non-Muslims not allowed, kuffar not allowed. What we're doing, there's something called association fee. I don't know what it's called in Dubai. Like your maintenance fee that you pay yearly, cutting the service fee, to cut the grass, to remove the snow and whatnot. So that service fee will put there 75% of the service fee you're paying goes to the masjid.
So they will automatically not want to come.
Automatically, if you are a practicing Christian, I would advise you, why help the Muslims, you know?
Absolutely, we are coming to town. Just wait. In fact, if this city open, as you know, I'm not a gay, but I'm going to rent a house and put the flag of gay there. Just for fun, you know? and let us see what you can do about it. And then I will get a bunch of guys who rent cars or even use their cars driving inside your city, and they have the gay flag in the back of their trucks. And then I will rent another house or buy a house, and I will play Christian music all day long. You cannot call the police for me because I can play loud music until 10 p.m. at night. Abdul. Well, I'm so glad that they are coming after you. You want to build a conquer city, Abdul? Are you sure? Okay. Get ready. The cowboys of Texans are coming to town. They will open a beer hub. Can you stop them? Can you say no? Can you? Anyway, so I saw this in news, and I'm glad that the government of Texas is doing the right thing. For me, by the way, I like actually if all the Muslims in America, they are joined in one place. I'm serious about that because this is easier for the FBI to watch them, to watch their movement, what they are doing. And instead of spreading your forces to watch everywhere in the world, I mean in USA, and it's a massive country, one town, one city, all of them there, watch them carefully, who's coming, who's going, who is flying, who is leaving. It's a lot easier. For me, it's not really a big deal. But we know that those people are so stupid. In fact, who is going to live in a Muslim town? I assure you, the streets will be dirty, the service will be horrible. Can you run your own internet? No. You will call AT&T or other companies. Can you run any business? Can you even clean the street? No, you cannot. You are Abdul. Even in Dubai, Muslims do not know until now how to clean the street, thanks to the foreign workers who come from abroad. So listen, Abdul. You got busted. Your thought on chip, so currency, I don't know what you mean, chip currency. What does that mean? What does it have to do with our topic? We're talking about Abdul, you are talking about currency. Are you suffering from flight of thought? Focus, focus. Focus with me. Are we doing business now? Anyway, actually, those kind of videos are very important because that will show you how hateful and evil community, so-called Islam. You bring them to this country or any country. Look what they are planning for. You see, you bring an Indian, he is a Hindu. He don't do that. He's a Hindu, yes. He built a temple for himself in America. Okay. But they don't do that. You bring any religion, you bring a Buddhist, they don't do that. Any religion you can imagine, the only one is full of hatred, and they dream about conquering you. Imagine you bring them to their country, you give them visas, you give them citizenship. They kiss they kiss the butt of America to get a visa. And after you bring them, what they want to do? Their dream is to abuse you, to enslave you. Very hateful, garbage religion. I'm not being mean to you. You say things doesn't make sense for me. I don't know why what are you doing today. You said to me that in Canada, churches are turned into mosques. I don't know if you are ignorant or not. You see, Christians, churches in the West are not owned by government. It's a private owned buildings. So when a church gets bigger, or even sometime the group of those people, they decide to shut down the building because simply they are moving somewhere. They decide to move to different building, bigger building. They put that building for sale. Whoever in the market, he buy it. This is not converting a church into a mosque. So either you are ignorant or you like just to say, silly stuff. Those are owned privately. It's not owned by the government. If now I decide to open a church, all what I need is to buy a building, get the permit from the city, and then we have a church. Then the church get bigger. Oh, the church doesn't fit for us. So what we do, we collect money and we buy a bigger building, and then the old building we are moving. We are not going to be here no more. We put it for sale. So if a Muslim, he buy a building, you call it a church, when it in fact is not a church. So it's not because the Christians are abandoning churches. This is something very normal, happen all the time. Or a building is very old, the maintenance of it is cost more than buying a new building. Do you understand? So don't say silly stuff. A church is where Christians they gather. It's not really a special place coming from the sky. It is holy ground. It is a ground of holiness when we pray. We can pray in the anywhere. We can pray in the desert. We can pray in the mountain. You can pray in your kitchen. So you say things either out of knowledge, or the Muslims, maybe they said that to you and you think it's true. In America, if your house is close to a church, the price is cheap. Anyone knows why? Anyone knows why property close to churches are cheap? Because you will not find a place for your car to park. It's going to be a very crowded street. It's not empty. Some churches, they contain tens of thousands. Like we are talking about Texas. So last time I did a seminar in Texas, the hall where I did the seminar at least fit for 5,000-6,000 people in one church. And those churches, they start a small building, the number grow, we move to different building, we sell the previous one, we build it, etc. It's like you have a house. You have one kid, one room is enough. Two kids, no, it's not enough. 3 rooms, 4 rooms, 5 rooms. Depend, or the opposite. It can be, let us say, the church is facing difficulty. They are not able to maintain the property. They are not receiving enough donation. Maybe the one they started, they thought they can get more donation, but now they get bigger dream. And the dream could not be continued. So they sell it and buy something even smaller. So it can work either way. So all the churches in the West are privately owned. The only churches in USA is sponsored by and organized churches is the Catholic and the Orthodox. Why? Because it's not a private group opening a church. It's an organized system, like the Catholic and the Orthodox. So the Catholic, in order to open a church, they have to get permission from the bishop. The bishop have to get a permission from the Vatican. And then they make a budget. and then it's owned by the Catholic Church, not by a group of people. So, depend who is the one who owned the church or the building of the church. All right, did I explain to you? Yeah, many churches, they have many service because one is not enough. The population is so big. There's many churches, even they do their service in the stadium because their churches cannot fit no more in the stadium. Anyway, again, I am not against Muslims to build their own village. I believe it's even better. So you can, the authority, they can watch them carefully. At the same time, they will be screwed because Muslims don't like to live with Muslims. I assure you that. A Muslim kid will not be safe if he play in the street of a street full of Muslims. In Yemen, they force children to wear a chastity belt. And you know why. Muslims in the Middle East, they will pay any money to live in a Christian street or a Christian territory. They don't trust Muslims. When I used to be in the Middle East, I go and visit kids in my age, like I was a high school. You know, high school in the Middle East, we have a beard. We are not teenage no more. I have a beard, he have a beard. When I go to his home, this person I'm talking about, he take me all the way to the living room where his mom and his sister are sitting, and for sure I respect all of them. I never looked bad at them, I never spoke bad about them. I'm a Christian. So he trusts me to go and sit with his sisters. And you know, the Muslims, when they sit at home, they wear very, very open clothes. I mean, short, see-through sometime. They are very, it's the opposite from what you think about them, you know, like you can imagine what they dress. But when other kid from the school, he come to join us, right away, he will take me to the guest room. He will close all the doors. He will tell all the girls to go inside, and then he opened the door for his Muslim friend. Is that telling you something? I was wondering, I mean, what happened? Why, you know, like, I thought in the beginning they are maybe like they don't care, you know, like, no. He will not let a Muslim see his sister or his mother. I go sit inside. I sit with them. I sat next to his mom, next to his sister. For sure, I will never do something wrong. He was a nice guy to me. I'm very nice to them. I will never look at his families in any bad way. But they don't trust Muslims. I learned that from very early age. Muslims don't trust Muslims. I remember a very important man, he is a Muslim. He used to come to visit my parents. In the street, his wife, she is wearing hijab. As soon she enter our door, she take off her coat, she take off her hijab, and she is wearing a skirt which is considered very short for someone supposedly is very conservative Muslim. Even there's no sleeves for her dress. So when a Muslim, he come to visit us, his wife, she don't wear a scarf, she's wearing short skirt. It's totally different the second she leave the door. Before she leave the door, going out of our house, she put the hijab. She is careful. She look in the mirror to be sure no hair is showing. She wear the long coat. She put even gloves in her hands. Right? And God is my witness, I'm sharing the truth. Muslims don't trust Muslims. So who is going to live in that city? Nobody. Nobody. Let us see. How do you say CP? Eat in the house of the Muslim, sleep at the house of the Christian. Yeah, you are right. The Muslims, they say, no, they don't say actually eat in the house of a Muslim. They say eat in the house of a Druze. The Druze are very well known, but this is depends where you live, you know. The Druze are very well known that they are people who they are very welcoming, like they have their, let us say, a very deceiving welcoming. So if you go to visit the Druze, they will overwhelm you with their hospitality. So this is why they say you go and eat in the house of the Druze, because they are very welcoming. But you can't sleep in their house, and you can't sleep in the house of a Muslim, because you might end dead. And you sleep in the house of a Christian. Those are the Druze. If you go to their house, they are extremely, they will show you how much welcome you are. But nobody trusts them. So you don't sleep in their house. You don't sleep in the house of a Muslim. You sleep in the house of a Christian. Because you guarantee you will wake up in the morning alive. That is not granted if you do it in the house of a Muslim. All right. So guys, tomorrow I will go live again, and we will continue talking about this guy Sajjad. We will continue our comedy with him, and you know, I will keep it short because people complain about long videos, and we will see. All right, we will see. I mean, the Muslims don't even trust their own countries to keep their money. All the money of the Muslims is in Switzerland, is in America, is anywhere but not in a Muslim country. Do you see why all of them, they want to invest like $4 trillion in America? Now, we know the news, they make it like Trump, he made a victory. But this is what they do all the time. I mean, they have no other places. They don't trust other places. You see, America, when somebody want to invest, if you invest in China, they might confiscate your money anytime. This is a communist country. If you invest in Russia, is not a stable country. They will go, they are under sanctions. If you invest in Europe, it's extremely unstable. A lot of problems in Europe. There's only a few places where the Muslims can guarantee their money is safe. Now, the word safe is limited to conditions, but America have the best conditions. America naturally is protected, have no borders with anyone, can be considered as an enemy. Canada is no match to America and cannot be a threat to America, neither Mexico. So who is the enemy of America? How America can be disturbed? So the American economy is extremely wealthy, extremely powerful. They have all kind of high-tech manufacturers, especially the weapons industry, and many other technology. So they have no other places to invest their money. It's not because they love America. It's not because they are doing a favor to Trump. That is a big fat lie. All of this is fake. Trump, he did not even accomplish this, the great investment. This is what the media try to say to you, like Fox News. Victory. I can say this guy is for sure he is better than Biden. But the most important thing about investors is a trust. So if they trust that the country now is strong, they will send their money. If they feel the country is not strong, they will take out their money. So during Biden, many they felt America is weak. They saw what happened with Taliban, how the American army withdrew in a very shameful way because of the stupid Biden. As soon as Trump he came to the office, all the countries around the world, they changed their vision about America because the leader have a huge impact of the way the country look like. So when they feel that this guy is a really strong man, they will fear him. And they will fear his power because everyone knows America is so powerful. But the same America 3 months ago, under Biden, is not powerful. Why? Because the president is a potato. In fact, this guy is mental. He was not even exist. I just heard a video of him, or an audio, speaking that he was exist during the time the Mongol attack Europe. Did you hear, guys, the audio? Biden was telling the special counsel that he was exist. He went to Mongolia, and there was a 20,000 warrior from the Mongol preparing to attack Europe. And that is the 1800th century, the 8th century. This is in the audio of Biden. This guy is mental. Other story, his uncle was eaten by the zombie. So, who is going to respect? Even we have the same army, nothing changed. The most powerful army in the world. The only difference is we replace one potato and we put a real man. We don't agree with this man, Trump, and everything, but we cannot compare between him and the stupid Kamala, ha ha ha. I mean, guys, imagine if this Kamala become the president. Imagine we are sending Kamala to Saudi Arabia. You Americans are lucky. Otherwise, this woman, she will destroy you. People will take their investment from everywhere. This is a president have been burdened, but by what we have been? Huh? So we have a monkey, his name is Joe Biden. The other monkey is Kamala Harris. And this is what made the economy go in the wrong place. Gas prices extremely expensive. Food became so expensive. People cannot even afford to buy an egg. Actually, until now, it's very expensive. I mean, I'm not expecting Trump to fix the prices in 3 months. That is impossible. Yesterday, or the day before, I was shopping for some food. Actually, I take a picture for this. I think I deleted. A tongue of a cow. What is the price of a tongue of a cow? Anyone knows? If you live in the state, can somebody tell me? A tongue of a cow. $43. for a piece of meat. How people they can afford to buy it? You are not buying the best of the meat. This is the tongue of the cow. $43. You go to different countries. You check the prices. You will see how cheap it is. So the stupid Biden not only he ruined America, they put a lot of rules on the farmers for a global warming. Oh, your cow is farting. Oh, your cow is causing a global warming. So they put taxes, regulation, and that increased the price of food in a massive way. They put the same on chicken. Farmers who grow chicken, they put the same rules on them. They put a lot of tax on the food which they bought or they buy for the chickens. So the price of a chicken increased. The price of eggs became so expensive. They put the same regulation on gas and gas companies. So now the gas you buy, you are not paying for the gas. You don't pay for the gas. You are paying the tax on the gas. The gas is so cheap. But the regulation they put in those companies, who is going to pay it? Like, you know, those hypocrites, they say to you that Trump, he put the tariff and you are going to buy it. So when you put all this regulation, you without tariff, who is going to pay for it? Us. Companies don't pay for anything. You force them to pay, they increase the price. They are business. They want to make a profit. So you take 50% of the price to your pocket. And then you give it to climate change organization who never work in a, like there's a woman, if you remember, she opened an organization and she received $100 donation. All the year, nobody donated to her. She have $100 only in her bank account. And then Joe Biden sent $2 billion. So they tax those companies. We pay the money for those tax. Then they take the money and they give it to a phony, fake, global warming climate. And this climate women, what she do, she never have anything to do with the climate. She go in the street and she shout a free Palestine. We are going to free Palestine very soon. Just wait. It's coming. Oh. In Texas, it's 15. Yeah, because you get it from Texas mostly, right? I mean, the beef is... most of the beef in USA is coming from Texas, maybe. I'm not sure. You know, I understand that every country, people have different income. So I cannot say, like, you know, remember when this Tucker Carlson, he went to Russia and he started talking about how cheap Russia is? He, in the video, if you remember, he showed you what $100 do in Russia. But if you check carefully, you will see what he bought in Russia is more expensive than USA. Because simply, when I speak about money spending in a country, I have to compare how much money those people make. Not how much money I have with me from America. Tucker Carlson, he have at least $500–600 million in his pocket. So he's talking about $100 what can do. But did the stupid idiot ask himself how a average Russian person, how much work he have to do to get $100? I went to Ukraine and I found that the food is very cheap compared to here. We cannot compare for sure, but it's expensive because I have to think about how those people can afford it. If it's cheap for me, because I'm comparing to America, it's not cheap for them. An average person there, they make $300, $400. So if I spend $50 a day, that is a disaster for someone from there. He just lost the quarter of his salary. So those stupid fool. Anyone watch the video of Sakar Carson speaking about how cheap Russia is? Anyone remember? And you know, everybody says, wow, look how cheap. Man, this is so cheap. It's amazing, amazing. What a bunch of idiots. You don't compare how much money, actually even there it was, actually I was surprised about how expensive it is, because this is really expensive. You can get a wine like the one who you buy it on Walmart for $5.
Let's start today with former Fox News prop.
No, this is not his video. I thought this is his video. Who is this guy? Okay, we got the wrong video, sorry. Yeah, so he went to the mall and he is doing shopping there. What an idiot. And he is so excited how cheap it is. If you remember, I played for you a video made by a Russian. He do interview people there. I mean, get out of here. Who is this guy? A Russian guy, he have interview to hundreds of Russian in the street, and he ask each one of them how much he make, what he do. You will see that many of them, they don't even make $200 a month in Russia, including teachers, officers, ex-armies, you name it. In Russia, there is people who they are not only billionaire, people who they are huge with money, mafia, and there is people they hardly can afford to pay for the rent. And then this guy, Sakar Carson, he go to Russia. So anyway, look, always you have, it depends what kind of audience you have. If your audience are a bunch of low IQ, what you expect? Like if you speak against Sakar Carson, many will be upset. You will see now. They will think this guy is a good guy. The Saudi, they paid him big check. He went to Saudi Arabia and he stopped praising Saudi Arabia, how amazing it is. But this is the same guy speak against the Democrats, saying they are trying to censor everybody and silence us. But isn't it, this is Saudi Arabia? They silence everybody literally by killing you. He go to Saudi Arabia and he is so excited about how cheap, how wonderful it is. Same he did in Russia. How many people can criticize Putin in Russia? Zero. Zero. A priest was arrested just because he said in his website, in the internet, we pray that this war will stop soon. Did he say anything about Putin? No. Just because he used the word war. And then Putin, they arrested the guy. He's a priest, Orthodox priest. And then Putin make it illegal to use the word war. You have to call it operation. And then Tucker Carlson, he go there and he do shopping and he became the joke of everybody. What a stupid idiot. In every country, everywhere, there is a useful idiot. And this is one of them. But you know, sadly, the useful idiots are the most, like, they have the influence. Like how many people watch my video and how many people will watch Tucker Carlson? And which one of us is saying the truth? They have millions. And not to forget how much money they own too. You see, I learned that in the internet, in order to have a big audience, you have to be a clown. You have to be literally a clown. So there's different kind of people who they are in YouTube or in Facebook, Twitter, whatever. There's hookers who try to make a click by showing their panties. There's men who they are not hookers. They claim to be religious. But they use religion as a way to make people click and give them money and give them super chat. The whole purpose of them to be online is the money. But those are the ones who they try to make you believe that they are defending the faith. There's people like Tucker Carlson who try to present themselves that they are the one who oppose the left, and he is a conservative. Yet the same guy he go and meet with Andrew Tate, who is a pimp, who abuse women, who accuse of raping women, and the guy is even proud about how he make money. He is a conservative, but according to who? You tell me. You have the other woman can dance. She dances all the time. Many people think that she is conservative, and not only that, behind her in the video there's a cross. But this is a big scammer. She switched side based on the money. So when she was working for the Jews, Shapiro, she was praising Israel. She was fired from the Jewish guy. She starts joining Hamas. Always you have to follow the money. Right? Always you follow the money. Same as the Tucker Carlson. He cost Fox News a lot of money, accusing people falsely. And you know, I noticed that people really do not know, don't care if you are a thief or not. They care that you give them some entertainment. You have entertainment, we will come to you. Be our clown. The first time I heard this guy, he sounded like he is very serious and he knew what he is talking about. But the more I listened to him, the more I noticed that he is a fraud and he is a big fat liar. And the funny, many they think he is conservative. I cannot find one thing about him conservative. Either I am wrong about what the word conservative means, or those who support those people, they have the right definition for conservative. What conservative mean? How you can be conservative and you support those people? Everything they stand for is against the Bible. They praise Saudi Arabia. They praise Qatar. They support Hamas. The only thing, it's very funny, by the way. The left, the Democrat, they support Hamas. Those are supposedly the opposition of the Democrat. They support Hamas. And they hate Israel. It doesn't make sense. No, it does make sense, because you have to follow the money. The Muslims, like Qatar, they flood all those universities with a lot of money. Under donation, under scholarship, under sponsoring, billions of dollars. And this guy, he get paid too. Go watch his video with the guy with his name, Morgan. Both of them, they are in Saudi Arabia, praising Saudi Arabia, how amazing it is. A country where if you speak your mind, you will disappear, you and your family, in 2 seconds. Do you think they praise them for free? Those people don't talk for free. Not like this guy, Christian Prince, he go live to talk. And he go live, he go off. What money he made. Those people, every minute is a lot of dollars. If you go check how much his salary was in Fox News, you will be astonished. If I say every minute is a gold, I will not be describing how much money they are making. Why Saudi Arabia invited him? What they have to share together. Why he is praising them. You know, it's not for free. And look what the Saudi did. They invited and they invite the most influencer people, and they give them big check to make them run their mouth for them forever. As long they are getting paid, why they will not do so? Qatar, the land of terrorism. Sakar Carson praised Qatar. This is the most amazing, beautiful country. In case you do not know, all the Gulf countries are disgusting. Even Dubai. You see people, they see images of big buildings, fountains. It's very disgusting. The weather is so bad. Sandstorms. You know, atmosphere is horrible. Work is disgusting, because simply if you are going there to make money, you are from the caste system. You are from the slaves. There's people who make millions. Those people, they live in a 5-star hotels. They drive the fancy cars. Those are different galaxy. 97% of those who go to work in Dubai, they are the slaves. Human trafficking, sex trafficking, prostitutions, and the same as all Muslim countries. The second you open your mouth, you are gone. Same as Qatar. According to the stupid United Nations, thousands of employees died to build the stadiums for the FIFA. They bring Indian, Indonesian, and they put them together on the top of each other like chickens without air conditions. They make you climb a high building without even a rope of safety. Many people get killed. And what they will lose, they will ship you back to your country in a box. They will not even allow you to be buried in their land. They put you in a plastic bag and they ship you in a container, not even an airplane, because it's costly. So every day there's a big container made specifically for dead people, shipped in the ocean, going from Qatar, from Emirates, from Saudi Arabia. You cannot be buried in Saudi Arabia. And why they do that? Because they don't want anyone to say, oh, my dad's grave is there. We brought you here as a slave. You are nobody. You die, we send you back. I hope people will see things differently and start asking themselves, why Tucker Carlson is invited to Qatar? What they expect from him? I am sure you are smart and you know the answer. This guy is a public figure, big mouth. We bring him here, we pay him. He will speak good about us for the rest of his life. The check will keep running, and if he complains, we will give him bigger check. Nothing is done for free. What about this guy? He go to Nigeria to see what happened to those Christians being slaughtered. He speak against dictatorship, the Democrat, but he meet with all those people and he praised them. And remember, he's a journalist. He has no reason to be there. He's not like a foreign minister of America or a president of America. He have no reason. Why the foreign minister of Qatar is sitting with him? Is he a foreign minister? So what I want to say to you, those who they are famous, it doesn't matter what they claim. They claim to be Christian. If I want to count for you from those who they are very well known, in Facebook, in YouTube, in Twitter, and you people consider them Christians, if I count their names, you will notice that they are, none of them is a Christian. They are just a pure businessman. Take the money, they will not be there. Before Super Chat in YouTube, there is people without mentioning their names. They never go live. Not even once. Not even once. They post videos, the commercial play, and this is how they make money from the commercial. Super Chat start coming, they stay online, they sleep online as much as they can. They can't even miss one day not to go live. YouTube takes Super Chat from them. They disappear from online until they make a new channel, and then again they are online. So are they defending the faith, or they are defending Super Chat? As the Lord, he said, from their fruits you shall know them. I can activate my Super Chat right now. YouTube send me 1 million email. Membership, they want to teach me how to do things. You can do membership, you can do private, videos, you can do, etc. All kind and crazy stuff. You go to those channels, you will see there's a membership. There's a privilege. You can see the video unless you are from the privilege. There's video for the rich and there's video for the poor. The one who pay, he receive advantage. You go to their Patreon, go check it out. You will see that every video they have in Patreon is locked. You have to pay. And yet they claim that they are defending the faith. This guy is no different. Can Dance is no different. All of them, they are from the same fabric. But everyone have his own levels. This guy, he have millions. Those guys, they have couple of thousands. Let us say the market size is different. If those guys one day they become like this guy, then super chat will not be important because their income will become massive. Super chat is not even to mention. It's nothing. But super chat now can generate for them at least $1 million a year. And you know, YouTube, when they created super chat, they made it in a very smart way. Allowing those who run such a business, or they are the one who they get the benefit, if you make a donation, you will be noticed right away, a color, and then the one who is running the channel, because you made a donation, he will put your question on the screen. So now the crowd, they learned that those guys, okay, if I give them donation, everybody will see it. And my question will be answered. It's like an office pay and call. You pay me, I talk to you. You don't pay me, I do not know you. Correct? Guys, YouTube is buffering. Is YouTube coming good? No, YouTube is coming fine. I have no problem. Somebody saying YouTube is not doing good. In fact, I wish Super Chat will stop for a month. Let us say they have a technical difficulty. I pray, and then you will see those people, they will stop coming for that month. Yeah. Muslims, Christians, doesn't matter, you know, the whole world, it's all about money. And I understand, you know, motive. Their motive is money, you know. But what I don't understand, why the people are so stupid? Why is so important for you to be answered by somebody have no dignity to the point he will not answer you unless you give him money? Isn't it obvious that this person don't have a dignity? You want to donate? No problem. You know, I'm not against people donate. People donate to me too. But to answer you because you donate to me, this is a different story. In fact, here in the chat, and actually today we saw like an example, somebody says something, I don't like what he say, he donate to me, I showered him. With no mercy, as if he never donated to me. How many of you contact me in Patreon and you never donated, I answer you. In fact, most of those who contact me, send me email, they never even donated a penny. The majority of them. Give me this link. Can you give me this reference? Please, CP, I'm debating with Muslims. I want this reference. No, please, if you can send it to me as soon as possible. All my day long, I just answering people. And most of them, they never even donated. And the same is here. I answer every one of your question. I go and read all the comment. So I'm not going to talk about myself, but I want to show you how to recognize who is really to listen to. Those are businessmen. Sucker Carson, he's sucker. He's a sucker, literally. You see now everybody praising Trump. Just wait until Trump is out of the office. Fox News itself. When Trump, according to Joe Biden, he lost the election, Fox News in less than 24 hours, they start bashing him. You can go check the news. Go check to the time of the election when Joe Biden announced to be the president. What Fox News did? Right away, they flip on him. Right now, you open Fox News every day. Trump, the amazing Trump, the wonderful Trump, me, you know. They thought he's gone forever. Nobody expected him to come back. They expect him to go to jail. So all his friends turn against him, even his vice president, even his daughter, even his son-in-law. Even his families, they like him more when he is a president. They don't like him when he is not. Erdogan, when Trump he lost the election, as they say, he sent a letter to Joe Biden speaking about the KKK who vote for Trump. Anybody can find, you can find the letter. It's sent to to Biden. It turned to be we are KKK to Erdogan. This is the same Erdogan who was kissing the ass of Trump just a few weeks ago before the election. Trump, he won the election again. Erdogan, Trump is wonderful. And we saw this movie, you know, last week. So all of those people, they are extremely hypocrite. I vote for Trump, I criticize Trump in the same time. Because I am not hypocrite. He is a president now. I don't criticize him when he loses. I criticize him now. When he do wrong, I say he do wrong. When he do right, I say wonderful. Like I saw a comment of somebody, he's saying, oh, so Christian Prince now is against Trump? No, I'm not against Trump. I'm against Trump. Trump doing good. I'm with the good, not with the Trump. I don't know him. Like somebody told you he's my friend. When he do wrong, I say it's wrong. We voted for Trump because he's against the woke. We needed him. In America, there's no other solution. There's only two. They bring you two. You have to choose one. So either you choose Kamala Harris or Trump. We can't compare. So we did not choose Trump because he is the most wonderful, he's the most amazing, even though he keeps saying that about himself. He love it. But because he is the best for now, and the only one is available for now, to fight the stupidity of the woke party, it's called Democrat. You constantly complain about your view. This is why you are losing viewer. No problem. It's okay. I will lose a viewer. I complain just to show you why I believe what you are saying is not smart. I complain because I want to encourage people to do some work. Same time, people download my videos. My videos are different from others. Without saying names, I know many they complain to me they download a video of a specific individual. And this was a while ago. If you download his video, he flag you. And he is a Christian. Why? Because he wanted everybody to come to his channel to watch the video. Me, I'm the opposite. I got so upset because people are not downloading my videos. So now if you try to find a Christian Prince in YouTube, you will find a million videos. None of them is my channel. So my view is low. One of the reasons because of me. Because I keep asking people to download my videos. So if somebody want to watch Christian Prince, you do not know where to find me. Even though we put like the banner, Patreon / etc. Christian Prince, people don't see. Like the previous video, just a few years ago, a Muslim in the text was saying, how I can contact you? How I can contact you? Other Christian says to him, Discord. Other Christian says, I keep asking the admin to post Discord, nobody posted. It's in the front of you on the screen. If now I go and start flagging everybody taking my videos, then people, they watch my videos, they have to come here and here only. I'm sure all of you heard me maybe a billion times saying, please download my videos. I don't mind even if you make money from it. Correct? Like now, I do not schedule to go live, right? We have, almost 700. We did not tell anybody. I was supposed to come tomorrow. Other people, they have their audience because they are doing entertainment, not like a fixed screen, a picture on the screen. People, they want to see faces. They want to see, a comedy. They want to see somebody talking to them, looking at him. The same as a TV. Like imagine if you have a TV, and then in this TV you have an image of two idiots in the screen. It's a picture of somebody. How many people they would like that? Very few. So I know that one of the major reasons that the view I have is not that much high when I go live, because I am not using my camera, even though I don't have one. But I'm not using a camera. If I use a camera, the number of audience will increase in a very fast way. What if I decide tomorrow, says, okay guys, from tomorrow I will go live. The first live I go in camera, I'm expecting to have maybe 10,000, maybe 20,000 live watching me. Because everybody want to see Christian Prince. Is that correct? Yeah, this is the nature of a human being. People want to see. I mean, people don't accept God because they cannot see him. So they turn atheist. And this is God. So you put this picture for them, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Who are they, those two ugly faces in front of us? People get bored. But look at this. I go live for 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, and people are still asking me to stay. If you try yourself to go live, I beg you to try, and see after 5 minutes how many people stay listening to your voice, yet they cannot see you. Nobody will stay. How people, they stay for 6, 7 hours, and then when I'm leaving, they say, please, CP, stay, I just came. So I am not really complaining. In fact, if you think about it, it's a miracle that people, they stay and they are listening and still they do not see you. You are putting very weird picture for them. Like, look at this guy. You know, let me try to find a picture at least. You know, make more sense than those donkeys in the screen. Huh? Maybe this one would be better. So no, I complain because simply I want people to do better. We have a mission. I believe those who come here, they are true Christians, and they really support what I do. Now, for sure, there's some, they come just for fun, entertainment, for laughing. But there is people who they are really, truly, they support the mission, not me. I don't want people to support me. Nothing here is about me. You see, I receive no glory because you don't know me. If I see you in the street, you would not know that this is a Christian Prince. If I go and knock at your door, you will not know. You will ask me, who are you? Only if I start talking to you, then you will notice that this is Christian Prince. So I receive no glory. Nobody know me. Nobody, you know, one day I will die. That's it. Christian Prince is gone. But the videos with the books will stay. And this is the most important. All right. You know, when I went to Germany, I went with the. Anyone knows Amir? Amir from Germany? He invited me to meet with a bunch of ex-Muslims. So I was invited to a house of a Lebanese woman and her daughter. Amir was, actually, I don't know them. I mean, Amir is the one who took me there. And a Jordanian guy. All of them are ex-Muslims, including Amir. The Jordanian guy, he said to me, he said, did you ask yourself why the audience, they stay even though they cannot see you? I said, yeah, I mean, because I have knowledge. And he said, no, I know. I mean, everybody knows that you have knowledge. This is not. There is something really have nothing to do with the knowledge. I said, what? And I was surprised really because he's a man. Because usually I hear this from women. He said, you have a voice which make us feel so good. So it doesn't matter what you say. I love listening to you. I sit. I am in the kitchen. I have you. I have your audio. Even I'm watching the same video before. He said to me, I believe that God, He gave you a gift. People love your voice. So you have the knowledge. You have a voice. You have sense of humor. This is what he said to me. And he said, and yet you complain about audience? Don't you ask yourself how those people even sit there for many hours listening to you? What are you talking about? Nobody can sit for 10 minutes if they cannot see, unless it's a radio. And nobody can listen to a radio program for 6 hours. So he said to me, I believe that God gave you many gifts. And He gave you a voice to be used. Even though nobody know you, nobody see you. Like today, he said, we are lucky that we met you finally. But he said that voice was given to you for a reason. And this is usually, I hear from women, not from men. But this is a Jordanian man. He's an old man. So he said to me, each time you complain, I feel really upset because you don't see what we say. You have a lot of audience. People, they play your videos, not necessarily when you are live. I mean, people, they keep playing your videos. So I am not complaining. I am complaining about you because I want to see more people. Like, remember, always there is someone, just join us. This is not a closed chat room or a closed building. So always there is a new people who just came a week ago, 2 weeks ago. There is some of you, they are here for many years. So they knew already what to do. What about the new one? So the new ones, we remind them, please download, share, click. So they will know the responsibility. Otherwise, how many times most of you heard me saying the same thing? Why I need to remind you all the time? I'm not reminding the same people. I know always there is some are new. Who is here first time in the chat? Can you give me one if you are here first time? Let us see how many are here first time. I'm sure there's many. I'm here since 2012. And you are not bored yet? "2017." You guys will make me so old now. Oh, Lord have mercy. There's nobody here first time? Is that possible? Not even a single one, a new one? There is no way. Not a single one. 2016. All right. New people are shy? Okay. Remember, if you are too much shy, you will never have kids. All right? Let us see what's happening in Rumble. If there's any new in Rumble, or the one in Rumble, they are just old. How is Rumble working or it's not? Look like it's not working. Yeah, this stupid program. Yeah, Rumble did not work today because I had to delete. It's all right. So we will not have a backup for the video. Okay. Nobel Peace Prize. No, you see, I don't consider those prizes or any prize. If you go and see the origin of those prizes, it's funny. It's very funny. It's involved money and rich people and powerful people. And lately this Nobel Prize became woke. So Nobel Prize for gay, Nobel Prize for transgender. No, if you say woke stuff, they will give you this Nobel Prize. I don't want it. When the wrongdoer, they give you a prize, that means you are not good. Correct? Otherwise, they will not give you a prize. They will be opposing you, condemning you, insulting you. What would you ask Jesus if you had the chance to meet him face to face, I will say, forgive me. I will not ask for anything beside forgive me, because simply I believe still I did not do much. I wish I can do more. Otherwise, I believe the Lord, He gave me everything I want. Thank God I'm not hungry. Thank God I have a roof on my head. Thank God I'm healthy. I'm not the kind who asks for things for his own, because I always appreciate whatever I have, even when things are really bad. I grew up this way. You know, many people don't see what they have. Like, when I was speaking to this Jordanian, he was talking about how many gifts I have. But in fact, I have way more gifts than what he counted. Having eyes is a great gift. Eyes who can see the truth is an amazing gift. Heart to say the truth, that is the best gift. And people who love you, and yet they don't know you, that is a priceless gift. So look how many things Christ He did to me. He brought me people I do not know. I never met. I never saw them, and they are not from my family. Yet they care for me as if I am their own. They worry about me if I am sick. They love to support me if I need to. They welcome me in their houses. I receive always invitation. Wedding, baptism. I don't go. I don't go. Just don't feel like, I receive a lot of invitation. And I don't go for a very simple reason. Like just a few weeks ago, I received an invitation for a wedding. One of you, she invited me, her and her husband, to attend her daughter, like wedding or engagement. And they said to me, we will cover everything. It is involving flying to different country. And I know them. I know I can trust them. They are not like somebody. They communicate with me for years. I said no. I said, if you have extra money, give a donation to somebody who's poor. Why you want to waste it on me? They wanted me badly to join them. Now you ask yourself, why a woman and her husband, they want to invite a guy they never met to their own daughter wedding. This is very private. This is very personal. Simply because they feel I am one of them, not because they feel I'm a stranger. If I'm a stranger, they would never bring me. So during my journey in what I do, I met very wonderful people who they really support me. They do everything they can. Some I met in person. Some, very few, very, 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 very few number. And the majority, we can say 9.9999999, I never met. Actually, even the 1% is too much, because I don't meet people. So I'm very thankful. The Lord, He gave me a lot, more than I deserve, and I complain about the numbers because I want more. You see, people, they say to me, why you care for numbers? We thought you don't care. Those are not numbers. Those are human. The more number, that means more human. More people learn, and more people will be armed with knowledge. Otherwise, we don't have advertising. We don't have super chat. I don't even keep my videos. And you know, when somebody invites you and you know they welcome you, etc., they will treat you in a very wonderful way. They will care for you. I was, you know, I cannot say like who. I was invited once, and they reserved for me a very expensive hotel, a suite, very fancy hotel. And the funny, like one of the part of the story, that when they ask what is the name, because those people who invited me, they did not give my name because they are the one who reserved it. So when they speak to me, they call me Prince. So the hotel, they thought that I am His Highness, the Arabian Prince. So they come to my door and they knock at the door. Your Highness, do you like to drink coffee? What? You know? Anything, Your Highness, just let us know, please. The manager, he came to my door and he asked me if my Highness, I need anything, please don't hesitate. Because they call me Prince, you know. They said, we don't want name, just call him Prince. So they thought I'm trying to hide my identity because I'm a royal prince, all right? So I go in the elevator, they open the door for me, you know. Anyway, so I told those people, this is very expensive hotel. I'm not going to stay here. I'm going to find Airbnb. He said, why? What's wrong? I said, this is very expensive, you know, this is too much. He said, you will not pay. You know, God is my witness. I keep insisting until I left. I did not stay in the hotel. I know that this is a very expensive place. So I was feeling guilty. I mean, those people, they are welcoming me, they are taking care of me, and then I caused them to spend a lot of money. I felt this is not fair. And you know, for me, I don't care really for 5 stars hotels and special treatment. So I moved to a small, tiny apartment. The bedroom is an attic. You know, you go stairs. Like there's a living room in the size of, I don't know, 2 by 3 meters. Then the same room, they have an attic. You go stairs, and the stairs are not easy to climb, actually. And then the bed, you have to walk like a sheep to go to the bed to sleep. So from 5 stars hotels to there. For me, I felt way better than being in the hotel. Sorry. Yeah, it was funny, like, you know, Your Highness, you know, the prince, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Many people, if you give them such a thing, they would love it, right? Anyway, so you know, this is not because I want to talk about myself, just to warn you. Money is the way to discover the nature of people. Just to check out how much they like money. A Christian person who is really claiming to serve the Lord, money is going to be the last of his concern. In the Philippines, I did seminars, right? Most of those seminars, not all of them, I paid for. You know, they said to me, like, you know, this church, they will run the air conditions, etc., and we need to collect donation. I said, no, I will pay. How much is going to cost to rent the place? I pay. Imagine, I'm doing seminar, I fly all the way there, I pay for my hotel, and then I pay even for the seminar place. Because I know that those people are very poor. Same anywhere I go. Nothing changed. When I was in Korea, I met with the professor, and he is a Christian professor. I went to his school, or his university actually, and then he told me how much you charge for your seminars. I said for free. And then he told me about a guy. Actually, he's very well known. I heard his name before. I forgot the name. Let me see. Let me see. What is the name of the guy? He wrote a bunch of books too about Islam, and supposedly he studied in Egypt in Islamic University. Anyway, so he said to me, I'll try to remember his name. He said to me, this guy, when he come to do a seminar, he charged a lot. This is why his university stopped inviting him, because it's very costly. And then he started asking the person with me, so how he make living if he don't charge? So he's giving his books for free. He is doing his seminars for free. So how he, and then I start looking at the guy in a very, I didn't feel comfortable with him, because why he is so much interested. I went there supposedly to discuss about my Korean book. Why he spent a lot of money talking about, time talking about money. And here I felt that many, they claim to be Christians. It doesn't matter which country. The one who invited the guy, the one who came to the guy, both, they are so much interested in money. Both, they claim to be Christians. And both, they claim to be doing mission for God. But both, they want to make money. You have to be careful. Always the money, follow the money, and then you will know the interest. It is Elon who is investigating Epic City? No, Elon Musk, you have nothing to do with this. They are not a government agency. What does Elon have to do with him? Anything else? Dr. J. Smith, I don't know him, but I assume he's a good guy. I don't know much about him really. So I cannot really judge. But for me, it doesn't sound like he is a person after money. I think he is a respected man. But again, I cannot really judge people unless you know them. You have to try them first, right? Based on what I know, he sounds like a good guy. I don't know. There is people I can tell they are not about money. Like what this name of this woman, the skinny woman. What's her name? Tosh, I can tell this woman, she don't care really for money. She speaks from her heart. Even though I don't agree with her in things she do, like go into the, speak her corner. I'm against women to be involved with those Muslims at all, because I worry about them, like for me, if I go to speak her corner, somebody touch me, I would end in jail. I'm a very hot-blooded person. I'm not a person who can somebody push me or try to beat me or I cannot. So I stay away for better. This woman, I can tell she is not after money. But there is only few. There's only few people that are not really after money. If you go to her channel, I don't think she have super chat, do she? She don't. And I'm sure she's poor. You know? Okay, I don't know who is this person, the Christian singer, but that's wonderful. All right. You see, it's easy to figure out what people are about. It's very easy. She can activate her super chat in a second, right? And I'm very sure many of you will donate to her. I will donate to her, actually. But she don't. And I can tell this woman, she is not living a luxury life, you know. You shall know them from their fruits. Feroz is a very rich woman. What Feroz? All right. Anything else? Robert Spencer. I don't know him. I don't know. But I don't think he is about money too. No. You see, there is people, they are obvious they are about money. Now, all of us, we need money, you know. No, I mean, if there is anybody here do not need money, all of us, we need money. You know, when I go do shopping, I am very careful in what I buy because spending money is so easy. I mean, actually, last time I went shopping, I was wondering what would happen if I have a family, like I have a bunch of kids and a wife. I mean, the prices are really horrible. So I'm by myself, and I feel that it's really expensive for me, even though I am alone. So when we speak about money, we're not talking about, you know, supporting somebody to support himself. He is doing great work. No, I'm not talking. I'm talking about people who they want to make fortune. They keep making excuses to make people donate to them, even though the money is coming like rain in super chat, advertising, even debate. Like, how many of you heard many of those famous names in YouTube saying to you, if you want to attend the debate between me and this guy, buy your ticket. Why I have to buy a ticket? So this is what they do. An organizer for the debate, he bring two people and he will tell them, we will have a debate. Even the debate can be silly and stupid, you know, like it's stupid topic, you know, even sometimes between two Christians. It's like a fake debate. And then they say to you, buy your ticket. And the organizer, he will say, whatever money we make from this, 30% for me and the rest for you, or 40% for me and the rest for you, after paying for the hall and etc., like, you know, the place we rent. It's a business. Buy a ticket. I mean, we have millions of churches. We can do this, the debate there for free. Churches will not mind. No, you have to pay a ticket. Why? Because they want to receive a percentage, and this is why they promote it, asking you to join them. Can't we debate without ticket? Right? It's okay for etc. person to collect donation. They have family to support. I did not say it's not okay. Did I say that? I did not even mention their names. But there's a huge difference between collecting donation and collecting fortune. This is not about life cost, no more. How much a month you need to be enough? How much an average family in USA having 1 or 2 kids they need a month? So we notice that those people, they are collecting a lot of money. In fact, if you check the super chat they collect every day and then calculate it with the 30 days, you will see a scary number. I will not be exaggerating if they are reaching $1 million a year. Just watch their super chat and calculate, and you will see what I'm talking about. It is a big business, my friend. Tosi is one of the best source of news. Not really. I saw many of his videos are just nothing but bubble in the air. This guy, he just make title and he make big noise about it. Like now, few hours ago, he was live. The YouTube suggests his video. A terror attack in California, blah, blah, blah. What does have to do with Muslims? It was a fertility clinic. He make a big noise about it, making it sound like a Muslim attacking somewhere in California. Is that a good source of news? See, don't support people just because they speak against Islam. Again, it's a business. Why not collect money and donate it? For me, if I receive money, I have to pay tax. So why you want to pay tax twice? What about you? Donate to the one who needs it right away. Why you want to give it to me and then I have to give it to him? And then we pay tax twice. Just give it to the one who needs it. Right? Okay? Like, you know, this woman, Lubna, David Wood, he went live with the Abu Sayyid Prophet, and they speak they should make a fund, GoFundMe. The woman next day, she made a GoFundMe. So look how they think about things. Because in anything happen, they always go and say GoFundMe. This woman, okay, great opportunity. I will GoFundMe this guy and this potato next to him. They made the Christians cry for me. Now I am a victim. They will come and donate. In less than a few hours, she made $26,000. Thanks to David Wood. This woman, she live in England. She have a free apartment. Government pay for her kids. She have an husband, ex-husband, all right? And yet we Christians, we are going to pay for her to move. How much is going to cost to move? So even they are helping the enemies. So what if the Muslims, they, according to her, they did something, but she refused to say what they did exactly? Why you don't tell us? Just because she cried on the front of the camera, all of you start crying too, playing with your emotion. If she is renting, she can move to different place. She will pay rent anyway. Nothing changed. How much it cost to move? Oh, a Muslim, he threatened me. I need to move. Second day, I have $150,000 donation. Just to move? I can move to the moon with such a number. Right? So anyway, you know, if this is a scenario, I should ask you for GoFundMe every day and make 100,000, 200,000 every day. How many times I get a threat every day? Huh? How many times? If somebody threat you, you want to go move, where you want to go? If they knew how you look like, they knew your name, the same way they find you, they will find you again. Like, don't you walk in the street? Especially in England. Wherever you go, there is Muslims. And she is Pakistani. All right. Anything else? Don't let people use your emotion and your love and your kind. You have to be smart. All right? Think about things in a logical way. Be wise, be wise. You have to be wise. Otherwise, there's many scammers that will rip you apart. If I have to move now, why you guys need to donate to me? And if you donate to me, how much need I need to go to move? What does that mean? Why it becomes so expensive? Like, I can say support somebody, he have cancer. You know, we know that medicine in USA is extremely expensive. Will cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, you know. Like, there's things, it is a must to support, you know. But I see that they fabricate excuse just to make you pay them. Isn't it enough the super chat? Isn't it enough the Patreon? Their Patreon, even they have private, all their Patreon is private videos, private membership. So all of this is not enough to move. Okay. It's up to you to think about it the way you like. It's your money. Should I activate my super chat now so you guys can ask me questions and I answer you? I can go right now to setting and activate super chat. And then money will come like rain. The funny, they don't go to Patreon to donate, but the second you activate Super Chat, everybody start giving. I don't know why. I mean, why they are generous in Super Chat, but they are not in different places? Is that because in Super Chat people, they see your name when you donate? I'm not assuming everybody would do that, you know, but look like it. Many, they like to show off. No, I don't want to activate Super Chat. Come to Cyprus. You can use my place. Mikey, Mike. Are you the Orthodox priest, my friend? Are you the Orthodox priest to invite me to Cyprus? I don't know if it's you. I was invited to Cyprus by an Orthodox priest. But then later we stopped talking. He asked me to write a letter to the president about what I do. And he knew, like, the foreign minister of Cyprus. I said, why I want to write a letter to the president? You know, you tell him. I don't write a letter to anybody. Because supposedly I will do a seminar. So anyway, we stopped talking. I did not talk with him for a while. Is CP moving? I'm moving nowhere. Where I will move? We are just talking about how people, they use your emotion. If you activate, then say that you will show your finger, you will make $1 million. I know. Especially my finger. Lord have mercy. All right. Okay, Mikey, thank you for the invitation. Maybe one day if I come to Cyprus, I will let you know. You can contact me in Patreon. I never been in Cyprus, you know. Show my hands. Yeah. How do we stop the Islamic city? They stop it already. It is under investigation, as you see the title. If we replace federal income tax with federal GST, Christian Prince, I don't know what does that mean. Show my shin. You know, I was doing a seminar in the Philippines, and then after the seminar, there's two girls. They are like in their maybe 19, 20. You know, it's hard to know the age of women, actually, anyway. I mean, someone, she is 60, you might think she is 20. You know, I mean, you know the thing. Anyway, so I was like, at the end of the seminar, people, they start coming, shaking hands, talking to me. But there's two ladies, they are waiting. So, like, they try to get in, and then somebody put his hand to shake with me, you know, to talk to me. So I noticed, okay, so now I finished with this guy. I said, I can help you? He said, I have one question. I said, okay. He said to me, are you Christian Prince? I said, maybe. She's jumped. You know, guys, honestly, she jumped in the air. She said, see, I told you. Because in the seminar, they don't say Christian Prince, you know. They say a Christian brother, he will give us a seminar. They don't mention Christian Prince. Nobody mentioned that word, you know. So those two, my voice said, "Are you Christian Prince?" I said, "Maybe." And she scared me. She jumped. See, I told you. Can you sign? Sign. I said, "Sure, sure. Where at your shoes? Where I will sign? You have no paper." I said, "Oh my God, it's so funny." And then they went out. Not even 5 minutes, and they come with many. And like they told me in the church, they said, "There's many people outside asking for Christian Prince." I said, "No, no, 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 no. Where is the back door?" So they went, they start texting their friends, and God knows how they told me. I did not see. We went to the office, like to the bishop office. They told me, "If you don't mind, they are waiting for you outside. They want to talk to Christian Prince." I promise you, we did not tell anybody. How they know? I don't know. I said, "I know." There's a new channel called, okay, it is TV. Rebuting, you mean refuting Islam in Indonesia? Okay. All right. Tell them if they want, we can support them. Actually, one of you, he sent me a video of a guy from Indonesia. He claimed that he challenged me to debate and I ran away. But I could not watch the video, actually. They are speaking in Indonesia, I don't understand, but they are shouting in a very annoying way. Yeah, usually I don't record anything. Sorry. Like the one with Jehovah's Witnesses, I wasn't recording a debate, I was walking in the street. If you watch the video, I was just walking. I wasn't expecting to see them, So I wasn't walking really to record them, no. I don't record those things. Federal income tax sucks. Oh, you mean consuming tax? Yeah, those are practiced in a state like Texas, I think Maine, and Tennessee, and Florida. I have a huge influence in Muslims who converted to Christianity in Indonesia. Or do we want Christ to have influence on them? Not me. I hope they will be following Christ. We pray for that. If you are from Indonesia and you know somebody, he speaks English, he claims to have knowledge, challenge them to debate me. Especially if he's a big sheikh. I'm willing to call him. If he's a big sheikh, famous one, or so-called ustaz, you can contact me and I will call them anytime. You know what will happen if I do that. I never say no to debate anybody. Anyone from any country, I will be happy. There was a terror attack in California. They are saying so, but you never know what it is. But maybe the target was those, storage for embryo. Somebody, he hate them for doing that. So he decided to do something crazy. But this is not about Muslims. I don't think so. All right. Do you own a wooden staff? No, I don't. Thank God I walk without need of support. Yeah, anytime you find somebody is a Muslim, he is a big famous person, you know, and maybe it's better not to say Christian Prince. Say to him, a Christian guy, he claimed to have knowledge. Are you going to let him talk to you? You know? Don't tell him a Christian Prince, they will run, you know. So if you can organize that, and then we surprise them of me, like even you can say that you and your friend will come to you. Don't say who, you know. Like we are not lying, you know, but don't say Christian Prince. Do you remember those guys from Philippines? Anyone remember? So they told me, CP, can you please debate those Muslims? They are very annoying. We do not know how to answer them. So I talked to them privately for more than 20 minutes. And everything in the 20 minutes I said to them is just repeating one thing. Don't say that they will debate Christian Prince. Okay? And those Filipinos say, yes, sir. Sure, sir. We will not. I said, stop calling me sir. Listen, focus with me. Don't say that they will debate Christian Prince. And guess what? They went in YouTube and they make a video for the live. The title is Debate with the Christian Prince. So those guys, the Muslims, Abdul from the Philippines, they come. I mean, I don't know, all of you saw the video, right? They are terrified. And one after one, they run away. I was so upset. And I told them live, didn't I tell you? Don't tell them that a Christian Prince is coming. What you can say. All right, my friend from the Philippines, ex-Muslim, good for you. About the word of baptism not translated by Muslims. Some translation, they saw the word baptism, some they don't. Yeah, the title, Debate with a Christian Prince, don't tell anyone. Oh boy. Yeah, those Filipinos, obviously they were unique, you know. I mean, they are really weird. I told them like 100 times, even like the last second before I hang up on them, it says, don't forget, just say a Christian brother, he will debate you. Don't say Christian Prince. Try with us, Indonesia. I tried. You see, I went to, what's his name? Sheikh Asim. I went to Zakir Naik. I went to Donde, the Indonesian guy. They run away, you know, cowards. I went to their life on air. Twice, actually, to the life of Donde, twice. And then he claimed that somebody hijacked his channel and he deleted the video when I did invade him twice. Have you been to Messiah? What is Messiah? What is that? Is that the name of a country? It's the name of a city? I'm not sure. Actually, the same happened with Shabir Ali. You know, ABN TV, they asked me, are you willing to debate this guy? I said, sure, you know, that would be good. I told them, but don't tell him that he will debate Christian Prince. So ABN, they send him a long email saying, we are inviting you. Actually, already they emailed him first, and he said he is willing to join a debate. Just get somebody, or who is the one who want to debate me. They told him, we will tell you later. So after they confirmed with me, and after I told them not to tell him Christian Prince, they send him an email, have Christian Prince on it, my link to Amazon. Shabir Ali, he went and he bought my book from Amazon. And then he told him he is busy. He is doing his PhD. I mean, I struggle with, I don't know what's wrong with people. I told them, don't tell that guy, Christian Prince, he will not do it. Not only they told him, they gave him even the link of, they told him he had books. And he bought my books. And even he spoke about this in his video, you know, his video, he said he bought my books. He bought my book, he said to himself, I'm no match with this guy, he will make me shish kebab. Can you use voice changer? I do not need voice changer. Here we go. Get them breath. First of all, I trained you to talk to me with your voice. Zakir Naik. I cannot use my voice for now because simply temporarily I am Zakir Naik now. Get them breath. This is called identity theft. I'm going to report you to the FBI. What voice changer, my friend? They will know it's me. You know, actually, once I saw one of the comment, a Muslim, he's saying, why Zakir Naik is with you in the same place? A Muslim, the other guy, he's told him, but he is, I don't think he is with him. I think he's speaking from like different country, like in the internet. The other guy, he said to them, you both are stupid. It is not Zakir Naik who called him in the video. It was a Christian Prince who called Zakir Naik. So the three Abdul, they were discussing Zakir Naik, and when the Zakir Naik is not here, I mean, what is Zakir Naik? Okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, anything else? Have you been to Messiah? Guys, anyone knows what is Messiah? Do we know what Messiah mean? What is Messiah? Is that a country name? A city name? I don't know. You debate almost screw me up. I lost my faith because of me? What does that mean? You mean because of me? Not, you should say because of you. You mean me, right? Misr in Egypt? I have never been in Egypt. Not even once. Near Singapore in Malaysia, I have never been there. I've been to Singapore, but not in Malaysia, no. When I went to Singapore, the people who invited me there, they are wonderful people, very, very nice people. As I remember, they took me to a place very close from, I think it was close from Malaysia, I think. Yeah, there's like there is a river or something like a water you cross, and then you will be out of the borders. But I don't ever leave, you know. Is it true that Sunnah Nabi channel made by you? No. Never. Called Mesa? Okay. Never been to Bosnia, no. All right. You can come to Prague. Actually, I like to go to Prague. It's a very beautiful city there. Very nice city. But I have nobody there. Now you notice here in the chat, everybody will tell you something about me. Some will say to you, I'm Egyptian. The other one will say to you, he's Syrian. The other one, he will say to you, Lebanese. Yeah, they are expert. Do you know that there is a thesis specifically written about you at university in Indonesia? Okay, can you give me the link in Patreon? I don't know. I don't think you can post a link here in YouTube. But if you can, maybe you can send me the link in Patreon so we can laugh at it. So they make a thesis about me study. And what was the conclusion in the study? I'm from the moon. And who is the one who made the study? A professor or somebody doing the PhD? I think you lived before in UK. I've been in all over in Europe, but not everywhere. All right. Yeah, they are making theses about me. I don't know what. I want to see really what they are saying about me in those theses. That would be funny. What exactly? I don't know. Like what they are saying, like this guy is trying to destroy Indonesia. Possibly, that's what they are doing. Trying to scare the crowd. I guess I am wanted in Indonesia already. Have you been to Morocco? Do I need to tell you about every place I went to? I've been to the bathroom. Are you satisfied? They will keep asking me questions. You been there? You been there? And then they put mark. He did not go there. Okay, now he been in those countries. So now we know where he been. Do you want the hotel name? I used the same hotel Muhammad Blue Job used with his secret wife. All right? Just ask Muhammad Blue Job, you will find exactly where it was. All right. CP is scared of Moroccan women. I know. I am scared of all women. Don't you see I'm still single? What Moroccan women? All women. I mean, you women, you have nails. I don't know. I mean, God, He created you by normal nails. But why they grow that long, I have no idea. So, you know, we men, we have to watch when women are around. You know? Ask any man here. Guys, hey, men, aren't you scared of women? Everyone is scared of women. I mean, Muhammad himself was killed by a woman. Are you kidding me? She go shopping to Walmart, she buy rat poison, she put it in your dish. Bye-bye. Never make a woman angry. You know, they are crazy, you know, like, la, 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 la. Cuckoo. I'm just joking. And Abdul want to beat his wife. You stupid idiot. This woman, she can kill you. They killed Muhammad before you. You beat her, she will beat the hell of you. In her own way. I'm telling you, women are scary. Yeah. Actually, once I was doing shopping. I think it was in Costco. So, you know, like when you are going in the walking with your cart. So she came in front of me, so I went right, and she went right. So I changed, I went left, she went left. And guys, in a second, she's an old woman. She started cursing me, calling me names. Very embarrassing, you know? And what I would say, I mean, she's an old woman. I'm not going to insult her. I did not even respond. And then she followed me. You know? All kind of crazy words. What's wrong with you? Are you blind? Can't you see? Why you stop in front of me? I go right, you go right. And everybody in the store is coming to see what's going on. And now I say, God, just shut her up. I did nothing wrong. And then a woman, she was there. She said to her, I saw what happened. He did nothing wrong. Just take it easy. She said, you shut up. Are you his wife? Okay, this is his wife. She is supporting him. Oh, boy. The woman, she said, he is not my husband. My husband is with me. Here we go. He's here. But we saw what happened. Why you are doing drama? Said, what a drama. Don't you know that he can hit me with the cart and I can die? Don't you know that many people die by carts? You know, like what? So now when I go to the, you know, I watch carefully, especially if there's an old woman, I change my direction. Like I'm going in this row, I change. I mean, I did not even say one word. You know, you have to be wise, because if you are stupid, obviously she's very old and she is suffering from some mental, you know, illness. So you want to be stupid, insult her, it's not right. You know, I respect her age. And at the same time, I can tell that she have an issue, you know, she have a mental issue. So I did not say any word. But it was a fancy experience. Don't you know that many they die by carts? That's a new. Is that how they're going to assassinate Trump? Kamala Harris will go to the Costco and she will hit him with the cart? All right. Yeah, she was really, I mean, actually, that day she affected me. I was really upset, you know. I did not even continue. I just bought few stuff and I decided to leave because she is following me, you know. She keep following me. Like I go to the meat section, she's behind me, and she's staring at me like she wanna fight. And you know, if I move my finger, she would fall down. But I don't know. She think like she is the strong, and I am the weak somehow. Yeah. Cuckoo. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, you see, we are talking about women. I mean, that woman, she right away, she stood to defend me. And she told her he did nothing wrong. We saw what happened. So what? This is normal. You know, you wrote, you know, you went. She said, shut up. Defending your husband. This is not my husband. I don't know him. My husband is here. She said, no, he is your husband. You cannot fool me. Oh, Lord, I must. How young? I don't know. Don't ask me about women age. Yeah, you have to be careful, you know. Have you ever been in Pakistan or India? No. Never. I don't think it's good for me to go to those countries because, you know, when you are a person who speak with no hesitation, you will have a lot of enemies, not only from the Muslims, even Hindus. You know, so going to those countries, I don't think it's a good idea. Your daughter, she is laughing. Tell her to continue to laugh, because too much laughing will make her cry. It's funny how a human being, he switched from laughing to crying, even though it's the same occasion. Like you laugh and then you cry. So obviously there's a connection in the eyes that you cry from being happy and you cry from being sad. And then things will be more complicated if your nose starts running. Yeah, but I criticize everybody. I criticize Hindus, you know. I mean, I criticize even some who claim to be Christians, yeah. Like always, I receive emails. So if I speak against the Pope, a Catholic person will send me an email. Oh, CP, I'm so upset. I will never support you. I will never watch your videos again. You showed your real skin. You Protestant insulting the Pope. And I'm not a Protestant. Then I speak against some Protestant. A Protestant, he will send me email. Oh, now we know. We thought you are, you know, like you spoke against the Pope, but it turned to be you are a Catholic undercover. Okay, now we know. Good to know. Finally, you showed us your real color. Oh, okay. I will never watch your videos again. Okay. Then I speak against Netanyahu. An Israeli guy will send me a long email. Netanyahu, he served in the army. You have no idea what are you talking about. He's a great man. And now we know that you hate Israel. So in the appearance, you claim that you are an Arab who supports Israel. But in reality, you hate us. I will tell every Jew in Israel. And don't ever think to come to Israel. Okay. So I don't know. I have no idea who is my friend, you know. Orthodox, same story, you know, Orthodox, Catholic, Protestant, Jews, Muslims. What a drama, you know, because people, they expect you. You see, if you know me, you should know that I say things as it is. It doesn't matter who you are. So, I'm a Christian. I don't care about sect. I don't care about you Catholic or Protestant, Orthodox. Those names doesn't count for me at all. When you say wrong, you are wrong. If you say all religion lead to God, that's false. The Bible says only Jesus. He said, I am the way. I am the only way, not only the way. There's no other way. So I don't care what you call yourself. The title you hold doesn't protect you. If in fact it will be against you. Because you claim to be a Christian and you give yourself a name of a church and then you give false information. So my duty is to stand against false. Why I'm fighting Muhammad? Because he's false. So why I will not go against what you just said, or your Pope said, or the Protestant, or, you know, like James White or Orthodox. If you say something wrong, I will be against you. Anyone give false scriptures, I will expose him. The thesis that Life said earlier has been sent to my Patreon. Oh, okay, let me see. He sent it already? I am interested to see the thesis about me. I don't see anything. Where he posted? Did he post it under the video, or he sent me an email? Where you posted the link for the thesis? I don't see anything in the email. Do you know Mike Wenger? No. Okay, the link, you send it where? Is it in the email? Or you post it like under the video in Patreon? Because in my email box, I don't have anything from anybody. Let me see. Maybe he sent it under the last post. Oh, okay. I see it now. I see it. All right. Thank you. Guys, you want to see the thesis? Maybe I should make a special program about it. It looked like it's serious. I thought he's joking. That's stupid, Abdul. They make a study about me. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. Hold on. My voice is coming back from Patreon. I open Patreon. Okay, where is the link? Yeah. How come I see the link in Patreon in the phone, but I don't see it in the computer? Huh. Let us check again. Load more comment. Let us see. That's weird. I open it in the computer. I don't see the link. Okay, let me do this. Sorry. All right. Let us see what we have. I can see the link in my phone when I open my phone, but I cannot see it in the Patreon in the computer. So I have to forward, and let us see. All right. Oh, okay. Now we see it. From framing to flaming, the cross in the cross theological debate now, how our Christian prince commit arrest, restraint, Quran on YouTube. Abdul Muiz Amir, Institute Agama Islam Najari Ion, Kandari, Indonesia. Okay. All right. Fatira, is that the name of a guy or a girl? Should be a girl. Fatira Wahida, Institute Agama Islam Nagari Ion. Muhammad Zakir, University Islam Sultan Zahir Ali. Abstract. Christian Prince, henceforth CP, present in YouTube, open in new chapter Christian oppositions, actor who act as a cross theological debater between Muslims and Christians, who is for the previous 2 decades were only dominated by Muslims through narrative on YouTube. This Christian apologist tries to convince public that the Quran contains contradiction statement as the holy book for the Muslims. In response to such an issue, the research aims to investigate the construction of CP interpretation. What the heck? How many pages this thesis? Man, this is a book. Oh boy. Oh, you guys, you can't see the screen. Hold on, let me show it to you. It's my fault. It's my fault. I forgot that the screen is on. I thought our friend here is joking, by the way, when he said that. It turned to be true. You know, they are making a study about me. Here we go. Do you see it? Ah, and this is made in 2023. How come nobody told me about it? Journal Limia Islam Fatura, volume number 23, number 1, February 2023. Oh boy. Yeah, all right. Thank you, my friends, for sharing this. Yeah, from framing to flaming. No, I know they wrote articles about me in Indonesia. I don't have them no more, you know. I'm sure Indonesian, they can find them. And they were like, you know, there is a big problems because of me. Indonesian are very much worried about Christian Prince making their kids leave in Islam. All right. But the whole study, I don't see the size of my shoes. Shouldn't be this a scientific study to follow my finger, my footprint? How we can make this bigger? Okay. Sorry, I'm muting the microphone when I cough. All right. Uh-huh. But this is in Indonesian. I don't understand here. How come in the beginning? Why here it's in Indonesian? Kadaharian, Christian Prince, CP, DI YouTube, Memboka, Babak. Yeah. See, when they talk about me, they have to say Memboka, Babak. That's big. That's a big deal. Don't say that to Trump. He will make a story about it. Okay. Citation. All of those you cite to talk, they are talking about me. Amir Abdul, for sure is Abdul. I mean, he's Amir Abdul. Muzi, okay, he's a Muzi. Fatira, Wadiha, Muhammad, Zakir, Fayek, and Farouk. from Oh, Lord have mercy. Mustakhlas. Even in Arabic, you know that. You can tell they don't know Arabic. They are using Google translation. And the funny is, the English, what they are saying to me about in English is not the same as they are saying in Arabic. I mean, it's not exactly. This is why I'm saying they are using, you know, Google translation. Guys, according to the study, Christian Prince, he don't have a good knowledge in Arabic. Oh boy. All right. Maybe we should make a special study about this thesis. So is that like a doctoral degree or something? Or this is just a journal? Study, huh? Uh-huh. What about all those people that are speaking about me? They come and debate me. Look at the reference, guys. Look at the reference. All of this to refute me. Jasper, Mustafa, meditation, and Muhammad, message, criticize. Must read how you can send that to us. Okay, I can post the link for you. You want the link, guys? Do you want the link? Here you go. And this was It's called the issue you have to download, unless you have a setup like mine, you will download the file. But you can delete it anyway. Sorry, my voice is. This is an organization. What's happened to my voice? Look, even they have a drawing. They have like, I see. Look. Framework of framing. Linguistic element analyze. Philosophical reasoning analyze. CP narrative on Quranic interpretation. Narrative description. Narrative interruption. Interpretation. Narrative explanation. The purpose of a frame. Fairness or truth. Flaming. Christian Prince, what? Total search result 20.5 million. Man, and this is Indonesia, by the way. This is the search engine in Indonesia. So the search, they are saying, look at this. 20.5 million following this guy. Oh boy. Abdul, again Abdul? I mean, again? Oh boy. All right. All right, we have to make a special program about this study. Yeah. Research method. This research employed qualitative data based on contact, thematic analyze approach. The data were analyzed to find the framing process that CP takes when constructing its narrative in highlight. The authority of the Quran text. The data used were CP video that have been uploaded in YouTube page. It was done by first investigating the number of the videos available in YouTube. From the search result, September 12, 2020, the numbers of videos about CP was found to be no less than 20 million upload. Guys, do you see that 20 million? Oh, Lord have mercy. I mean, those guys, they must be dying from anger. Yeah, imagine those are just upload, 20 million. No less. Listen. Not about, no less than 20 million upload, with various themes summarized in it. The findings were based on search conducted using help of the tube body, Varium 1.45. They are even telling you the software name. Okay, that's a great news. So those 20 millions only in Indonesia or where? I don't know. Maybe it's just an all in YouTube. Sorry, guys, my throat is hurting. I think because it's spring, like there's some kind of allergy, because I had the flu, but the flu is gone a while ago. But still I'm coughing. Yeah, well, actually, me, myself, I'm surprised with such a number. I mean, I thought maybe my videos upload maybe I mean, a couple of millions, maybe 3 millions, 4 millions, but they are saying it is more than 20 millions upload. That is astonishing number. Here it says actually 20.3 million. All right. And remember, this is scientific study, brother. Right. Yeah, maybe we should go live and we talk about it next time, maybe. Or maybe next week, we will see. Yeah. Look, they are talking. However, when when carefully observed from CP exposure, it found that the focus of a study critical of the text of the Quran. So it is rare to find any analyze that look at the historical contact. Here are 3 videos used in this study to find framing pattern used by CP highlighting the authority of the Quran. Okay. Those are the videos? All right. Look like they are going to teach about me in Indonesian universities from now on. All right. And do you think Muslims after this study will be able to refute me? Seriously. How you can refute me? Where are they? Here we go. You made a study. How he do what he say. How he do it. Where are you? I need to drink some water. Well, take the link and share it with everybody. Let everybody see. Post, Facebook, Twitter, etc. Scientific study done about Christian Prince, the Crusader, making Muslims, the biggest Muslim country in the world, tremble in their panties. CP narrative in misleading verses in the Quran. That's deep. Narrative description. CP began its review by arguing that Islamic teaching are confusing tradition. Abdul, isn't it you that you say that the scholars disagree? Oh, no, hold on. The scholars agree to disagree about the meaning of this verse? Ah, boy. Lord have mercy. All right. Well, if you know any other study they did about me, let me know. All right. Interesting, interesting. The brother, the Muslim, I know don't want to talk to me after I mention your name. All right. So you can use my name to keep them away from you. That's a good deal. Keep a distance. You say Christian friends, they stay away. Few of them written in English. You have more? Okay, send it to me in Patreon. Let us laugh together. You can send me even the one written in Indonesian, because we can use Google Translation. No problem. Yeah. You know, the first time I heard that people talking about me in public, I was just high school. I just finished my high school, and then there was a teacher. I mean, this is like, he was my teacher like years before. But this guy, he cannot forget about me. So when they have a break, like he take a break from, he's a mathematics teacher. So he take a break, and he tell them something like he mentioned from his experience the harsh ones. So they were in the break, and the teacher, he wrote my name on the board on the wall. He said there was a student, and he wrote my name in Arabic for sure. Now there is some relative in the classroom. They said, this is your, you know. The teacher was talking about me, how much troublemaker I am, how there's no teacher, no principal, nobody was able to stop me. Why he and many teachers, they even moved from that school because of me. Teachers refuse even to go to that school. So the teacher, he noticed that it was like a classroom for girls. So he noticed the girls are talking. He said, what's going on? He said, sir, he is relative of this girl. He said, he is your relative? Oh no, I love him. Honest to Allah, I love him. He was the best student ever I met. I mean, yes, he do all those things, but to be honest, please, if you see him, tell him I really, really miss him. But you don't need to come here, okay? You don't need to come here. Just tell him, like, you know what? I mean, forget about the whole thing. Why you need to tell him anyway? I mean, this guy must be busy now, and he have his life, and he will not even remember me. Who am I to him? I'm just a teacher, you know? I mean, he is the teacher. He was terrified. She will go and she will tell me that he was talking about me. So it turned to be almost every school, this guy he go to, he tell them the same story. So whatever school you go to, I am known. Even though I am not in the school no more, I finished my high school, I'm studying law now, but still my name is everywhere, and everybody will know who is this guy. So he was, and not only that, this girl, she told me, since, she was upset actually, she said, since he learned that you are my relative, he don't even ask me questions. He never check my homework. This teacher, he is very strict in the homework. So he check one by one. If you don't do it, he will kick you out of the class. She said after that, he never, ever, he don't see me, you know? So what do you want more? You want to do the work? So here we go. They are talking about me and my back, but they cannot refute me. They cannot face me. They cannot debate me. Yeah. Potatoes. Yeah. CP claim, huh? All right. We will see. You know what? I think we should make a video refuting everything they say, and by this we can get them busted. And then you guys in Indonesia, you can translate this or translate my video, into Indonesian or subtitle. I think these days is very easy because you can use software, right? AI to translate. I think I have to do this maybe next week. Man, it's getting so late. Yeah, and that actually that will ignite more anger. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is all about me. 20.3 million. Thank you for the information. But this is old news. This is 2023. No, hold on. This is what year? No. September 12, 2020. It was 20 million. This is 5 years ago. So now it might be 40 million. I mean, 5 years. Yeah, all of this as a cover up, trying to cool down the crowd. Why they cannot refute me? So, Christian Prince, you don't have good knowledge in Arabic. Christian Prince is confusing the audience. Yeah, we will go over it, and we will see. And look, in order to refute me, they are using some reference. Charlotte Ryan and William A. Gamson. Are frames enough? Ooh. So they are using philosophy trying to fix it. News as a framing. Oh. Is that including framing Muhammad? That he is the one who stole the underwear in the Quran, and until now we do not know who took it? Oh boy. All right. Okay, guys. My voice is getting tired and getting so late for me, actually. I better stop because I notice I'm coughing really more. That means my throat is telling me it's enough for today. So tomorrow, which one we should take first, guys? The thesis, or we continue with this guy, what his name, Sajad? It doesn't matter. We can delay that one. We can take this one, or the opposite. You tell me in the comment which one you like to do first. All right? So, yeah, my beard is metaphorical for sure, Yeah. First of all, how I'm framing if I'm using their own book's interpretation. How that work? Secondly, am I lying when I say that the translation is false? Prove me wrong. Like today, as an example, we were reading, the Quran says, مُصَدِّقًا لِمَا بَيْنَ يَدَيْهِ, confirming, believing in what is between his hands. What the Muslim they say in the translation? Confirming what used to be or came before it. But there's a huge difference between what is between his hands and what came before it. What happened to between his hands? So we prove with no question that the translation of the Muslims is absolutely false. Anyway, I want to say thank you for the person who sent us this. It's a good entertainment, and maybe we can use it to ignite and flame. In fact, they are talking about me flaming, framing and flaming. Look. This is the name of this thesis, supposedly. Those guys, they get the doctoral now after talking about me. We have their emails too. Look at this. Look at the emails. From framing to flaming. in the cross-theological debate, how are Christian Prince comment arrays represented the Quran on YouTube. Ho, 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 ho. Abdul, you better face it. Santa Claus is real, and your God is not. All right? Just take it from me. So, guys, I better go before I lose my voice. I want to say thank you for all of you for being here. And always remember that, you see, actually, this is a great example. If you think that you can do nothing, you are mistaken. You see what one person can do? A nation of almost 300 million, I don't know how many, Indonesia, 203 million. One person, he don't even speak their language. He shake the ground under them. One person. So what if all of us, what if we have 50 Christian friends, 100, 1 million, 2 million? We are almost 3 billion Christians. But sadly, most of us, we are just Christians. We do nothing. What we saw today is a great example of what you can accomplish. Even though you think you can do nothing, you can. You can do a lot. Christ, he did not have an army, neither a massive number of believers, yet he changed the whole world. And if the Lord is with you, who could be against you? So thank you again for being here. Until we see you tomorrow, I will update you about the coming time, and mostly will be around 1 p.m. New York time tomorrow, or maybe something like that. Until then, God is good, so is Jesus. I mean to that. See ya.